True.
For
Damn,
sure.
a champ pack. Oh, I remember. Damn, I'm thinking about the time that Mark and I did that sample pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loop pack.
Damn, Deuce
It was
Temple
fire.
sample pack. A
That'd be
champ
cool.
pack.
A champ pack.
Pre-drop pack.
A vocal champ pack or something. Pre-drop
Yeah.
pack.
Pre-drop pack. Like packs that like not many people are like
Yeah,
putting
like-
too much content out of.
What niche? That'd be
Damn.
cool. That's some
Let's
shit.
brainstorm. Let's brainstorm right
Let's
now.
do
Some
it.
sample packs.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So like, okay, we talked vocal champ pack, pre-drop pack. What else can producers like use that's like it could be useful like in their productions?
Laughing track.
A laughing track? Oh, laughing track?
Like laughing underneath and shit, you know? Just
yeah, laughing like how they do for comedy, right?
Yeah.
Like ha 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 ha.
And we have a bunch of
Ha 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 ha. Ah! Oh,
I mean, there's
okay.
a bunch of
Oh yeah, I
you
feel
know?
it. Oh, I see. Yeah. Hell yeah. Foley effects. You know, a bunch of shit. Yeah, honestly, it could go a bunch of avenues with like sample packs and all this. So
True. Oh yeah. That'd be dope. What else could we do with this shit?
well, let's talk
What would you
about.
want? Oh,
What would I want?
yeah, like thinking atmospheres, but I don't think do we do a lot of empty space stuff.
I feel like there's not that many atmospheric like pad packs. I feel like a lot of it's driven more towards like
You know how we could get them too? Fucking when we're doing the guess the tempo, I have the audio one. We're playing the music, so no one's on the mic. It's just dead air and shit.
Oh yeah.
So we could kind of use.
Oh,
that for,
yeah,
like,
true.
Atmosphere type shit. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, I know a lot of people need atmospheres and stuff like that. A lot of people make their own. How do you make like? Or let me ask you this: do you use a lot of like? Do you leave empty space, or do you have an atmosphere at all time?
Most of the time, I would definitely like to have an atmosphere. I usually have an atmosphere. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've noticed I feel that I don't waste as much time trying to think of like ideas for like, all right, what's the next step? With an empty space, but with the atmosphere already like in place, I kind of already like I get melody ideas right off the bat, and versus like an empty space, because then I have to dig a little bit more deeper to get creative like out of an empty space versus like something to play around with, and you know, whether if it's like a lead or a pad or yeah, I like to have an atmosphere for the most part at first.
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah, but I would say I would like to fuck around with more vocal packs for sure, like vocal hooks. You know, like if people don't have like that access or not able to like get in a studio or like able to collaborate with a vocalist, like, you know, I think that's a pretty cool pack to have, like some vocals that are studio recorded somewhere, whether if it's a guy, girl, or it don't matter. Yeah, I think I would just like to mess around with more like vocal packs. I like to do more male vocalist stuff. Yeah, because I feel like male vocals like on tracks just to diversify the vocal portfolio of my production. Because I feel like a lot of it's like I use a lot of like women vocals, female vocals. I don't know. I use a lot more of that sex vocals. But I want to, you know, try to like work with a male vocalist and see how that turns out. I've always felt pretty good though working with a lot of the vocals I come across. I like to have like a lot more vocal packs. I don't know. What would you like to see? Like, what more sample packs would you like to see out there? That you would think would be like useful in your production or in somebody else's production.
One shot packs, like
one shot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
A bunch of one shot shit. Because honestly, I'm not a big fan of using like loops, only because like sometimes like within a loop, it has its own atmosphere, if you could say. You know, it has its own like you could tell it's a loop. Not you could tell it's a loop, but like say I were to cut a piece of that loop and then moved it over, and then there would be like a space in the loop. You could hear that, but there's no audio there.
Right.
but you could hear that.
Right. You have to like put something else in there to like maybe like white noise or something. That way you don't hear like the
Yeah, or I mean, like
same
at the end of the day, it'll get drowned out in the mix, but like
word.
initially, you'll be able to hear it, you know. So
Mhm.
I'm just like, okay. So I like using one shots a lot for everything.
Me too. I try to stray away from loops as well because I think with loops, it's like to make this loop its potential. I feel like I need to make that. I need to make a prediction a certain way with the loop. Sometimes that's how I feel. And I feel like with one shots, I have much more. I feel like I have much more creative freedom to go, very very much different ways with one shots more than loops. Because loops is like okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like that's how I feel like working with loops versus one shots or stuff that's like already like put together. Like for me, I feel like and it goes down to like when you're like working on a collaboration or remix, like you want to get each and every single stem. That way you're able to like really like take that creative level to the next step and
Yeah.
uh
What
you
I
know, yeah.
what I will use loops for is like in the beginning of a project, I'll put like loops out just to get initial ideas of okay, I
Like as a
kind of
reference.
yeah, and
All
then
right.
I'll go back and then I'll switch out the loops and put in the actual snares or actual hi hats I want to use and stuff
I
like
think that's a
that.
great way to learn how to do certain things as well. I think that's how I learned to make like my build ups. Like I would use a lot of build up loops. I'd be like, oh, okay, like they're using these kicks like every one 4B or every one 2B, and then the snare comes in at this section, and I could like make a variety of different like build ups with each individual kick, individual snare by doing stuff like that. Not just with build ups, but like already like drop loops or melody loops or intro. Like, there's a lot of loops. Fuck, there's a loop for everything.
Yeah, it just like mentally helps me like progress forward in a track because like
I
I
agree.
need something. I won't be able to move forward if a part of a section doesn't relatively sound kind of done. Like, and I know like moving on in the track, like these hi hats are gonna change or these snares are gonna change because I'm not even to the drop yet. So like at the drop, I'm probably gonna put a lot more like cleaner, tighter kicks and snares and stuff like that. So then after I work on the drop or something, or even vice versa, I'll go back to whatever section and make sure all like the kicks and snares all kind of like line up and whatnot, or at
I
least
feel it.
sound good. And then I'll replace all the loops and whatnot.
That's like
Just because like say you have like a hi hat loop, right, or something like that.
yeah, okay.
I'll replace. I'll use like six or like not six. That's an exaggeration. I'll use like three or four different hi hats instead of using. Well, I mean cymbal. Yeah, hi hats instead of using the hi hats that were in that loop. You know, like just to like give it more like I don't know flair. I guess something different.
Oh
So
yeah,
so
no, I
it's
feel you.
like I don't and I guess you could do it with a loop. You'd have to just that'd just be too much work, you know, automating and
Automate, yeah, yeah, for sure.
yeah, I'd rather just get different fucking shit, you know. But
Right, right.
yeah, I mean, loops are cool though to use for tools, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, some people use only loops and that shit sounds fire. So I guess there's an in between, but that's just how I use them for sure, for sure. But yeah,
Yeah, I feel like there was a stigma like before that like if you use loops, like you're not as respected as much as a producer or beat maker. But for me nowadays, like at the end of the day, if it sounds like if you're satisfied with it and you don't really care what other people are thinking about you as a producer and like you just want to make music and even if that's like you like messing around with every single track or like just working on loops or even just like completely just ripping off like a whole template or some shit and then just like somewhat plagiarizing it and then it's just like hiding somewhat that way it doesn't sound similar but yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I think that stigma just first came out when all the somatic stuff started dropping,
I feel
and
it.
then like I feel like that quickly went away because you were able to like notice right away when someone was only using loops and stuff like that. But now, like, it's not that no more. People use loops so creatively and whatnot to the point where it's like, I don't even like. Who cares if you're using loops?
Yeah. So back then was it more noticeable when someone would like use a loop?
Yeah, because there was a lot less, and you could tell like where they got the loop from. Like Splice only had like 100 fucking samples at the
That
time
is
or
true.
something like
You
that.
didn't
You
have many
know,
options to like look
that's what I'm
through.
saying.
A-
Like, and
a-
everybody downloaded the same cracked free packs and shit.
And not only that too, you would go on the SoundCloud comments of some tracks too, and they'll just call you out on it. Oh, that's the Splice Pack, Splice Pack Volume 3. That's the 20th sample in that pack. Like they'll just call it out too. Like, oh, you use this snare loop. So yeah, there wasn't that many like snare or just samples in general to choose from. But now, fast forward 2022, you don't only just have somatics no more. They're like sample makers. They're trending. You got a bunch more people.
You got a bunch of producers putting out
yeah. Just producers. Yeah, producers. Like yeah. Because engineers, they got a bunch of other like companies, but producers alone, like they're coming out with their own like preset packs, their own sample packs. It's good to see. Real tight.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, but yeah. I mean, use loops if you want to use loops, as long as it sounds cool. But I mean, yeah, I feel like back to I just want to see more one-shot packs.
True.
True. Damn. So low key, I'm fucking low energy as fuck from the fucking social desert, dog.
Oh, real talk? Yeah, you seem like when we were at the place eating restaurant.
Fine.
It's crazy. I feel like we switch energies. I feel like I was like
I don't feel like shit. I just feel low energy.
I feel like shit and low energy this morning for sure.
I don't feel like shit at all. I just feel really low energy. I feel like because I lived a peak last night and a little bit this morning when we went to Cracker Barrel, and now I'm just like
now what?
Yeah,
we got the podcast, bro. What you mean?
I know that's just what I'm saying. I'm here now. But see, we're supposed to have Curé come in today,
right?
And now she's not even. So I'm just like,
I feel you. It's like shit. Yeah, us against them.
Yeah,
right.
So I'm just like, fuck. Okay.
No, I got you. But I mean, okay, so like, what do you feel like you're? Oh, okay, that's part of it. Like, not having like our guest that we were gonna have like today.
I was really looking forward to it. Honestly, really looking forward to it. She's a really dope producer that I'm definitely influenced by somewhat. Like I have I drop a few of her tracks in my sets and stuff. Like a couple of her tracks stays in my fucking. Guess what my trap set like playlist is called?
What is it called?
It's called Brap.
Brap? Is
in
that
my Brap list, bro?
Wait. Can you explain to me what?
I can't.
I
can't. In my Brap.
Oh no, bro. You need to explain.
Yeah, shout out to Curie. Yeah, she's dope. But I was really looking forward to it. We'll catch you like in a couple weeks or so.
Okay. bet. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Low energy, fam.
But at Desert Rave last night.
It was fun.
Tiring, cold, a fuckload of stages, a bunch of artists, dude.
Very high energy all night, constant.
Yeah, I was gonna see a lot of friends that were out there. Saw Vile.
Never seen so many Nas balloons in my life.
Tell me about it, bro. I went up to you. I was like, "Hey, dude, there's so many Nas balloons in here."
What? No, yeah. Like
everyone had a tank, bro. I feel like everyone had their own tank besides us, dude.
Everyone.
That shit's wild, bro. Where's people filling up nowadays? Dude, like, bro.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But shout out to all the artists that showed up last night. Shout out to, like you said, Vio.
That's on me played. Manada played. Segura, yourself. Shout out to yourself.
Mystic. Yeah, I played last night. Who else played? I'm missing a few.
I heard some of Bina. Bina got down. It's like she was like one of the first like
Bistro. Shout out Bistro.
Yep. Well, let's see who else.
Shout out homeboy that DJ'd after me. Who else?
That was a bunch of people.
Yeah, honestly, sorry for all the DJs I can't.
Yeah, special guest appearance, Mystic.
Yeah,
played too.
Oh, Bvss Tactic, my guy.
Bvss Tactic played.
Shout out. Unfortunate for his come down that night.
Oh damn, dude.
yeah, bro. That honestly, that desert was wild, dog. It was wild. It was fun. It was really wild.
So what makes it wild? Like it's just like high energy. It's just, like active. The fact that people were still partying when like we were like just waking up 8 a.m.
Non-stop partying, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Non-stop, and everybody has their own vices because you can take whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And then there's taco truck or not taco. Yeah, there was a taco truck.
There's a taco guy.
A taco guy.
Yeah.
Tacos are fire as fuck. Shout out homeboy. Gave me some cerveza too, fam. She was dang.
Hell yeah. Nice. Oh, hey, you want to tell them?
What?
About the Faderades?
Oh,
They had a bunch of shit. Hey, when you go to a desert rave, You're just gonna find a bunch of
Unique
stuff,
shit. A bunch
unique
of cool,
stuff
unique shit.
from really sick and dope vendors.
Yeah, shout out the Faderade people. You're right.
Yeah. So like, what's cool about these desert raves, on top of the stages and on top of the performances, you got like people,
Vendors.
Yeah, they're vendors. People, putting their paintings on display. Whatever it is that people are vending as vendors. Like, it's just cool to see the diversity of like, how it all connects to like dance music.
Yeah.
I mean, true.
People
like
out there
Fader raves.
hustling, fam.
Yeah, true that.
Shout out to the people we posted on our story, like the Glow Mobile or whatever like that. So like they're basically vendors that have a bunch of random shit. It's not random. They have pins, like a lot of neon shit, glasses. Got you that fucking Samurai Jack.
Hey, I put that shit somewhere in my room right there. Yeah,
What's it
Thank
called?
you.
Yeah.
Fuck with it. What else do they have?
They had a bunch of shit, bro. Like I'm blanking out. Bracelets.
So did you get it for yourself and then just gave it to me, or you got that
I seen
from
it.
me?
I was like, oh damn, Carlos would fuck, because they didn't have any pins I necessarily wanted, but I saw that the Samurai Jack one. I'm
That's
like,
tight.
Carlos would fuck with this, and I wanted to support them, so I wanted to buy something.
All right.
So I didn't know what to buy, and I was like, damn, well, I don't necessarily want anything for me. I was like, I'll just get Carlos the Samurai
Thank
Jack
you, dude.
one.
I fuck with this shit a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, I had to support them. So they decked out. Their whole stand was dope. So how they have it is they have like a caravan or like a van or something like that, right? A SUV type car, and then they open their trunk and then they put up a canopy like over their trunk lid, but their lid goes into the canopy, and then they'll set up 2 tables on the side. They'll on all the sides of the canopy they'll put down like this like cloth, like this neon cloth or whatever all around it, so you can't see throughout the sides. So all you see is like the front of the car, canopy, the drapes or whatever it is, and then the entrance area right here in the front. And then the tables are to the side and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so you get to walk in, and then the whole experience is part of their van too. Like looking in their van or whatever car, truck, SUV it was, that's part of the experience. So if you go in there, check out our story. Maybe I'll put in a video here of how it looks and shit. And yeah, so you walk in and bro, they decked out the inside of the car like all neon, like their whole shit. They said they took apart every part of the car. And
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? It was dope. They were really in it for the culture. That was their first time out, like vendoring.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all tight.
Yeah, so go follow them.
And they were the first ones too that we had seen, right?
They were setting up still.
Oh yeah, they were setting up. Yeah, but they were like right back where we were.
It instantly looked cool. Like when we walked past, like it instantly catches your eye.
Yeah.
So I really fucked with them heavy. Like shout out to them.
What was your favorite stage overall that you liked?
Overall,
yeah.
So I asked you and Mark this earlier, right? The who had the best stage, but then who had like the most popping stage?
Okay, yes,
right?
you did. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna answer it like that because.
Okay, that's not. I mean, when it comes to like analyzing it like that, I think that's the best way to do it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Right? That's the medium way to do it. Yeah.
So I think production, or just the whole stage and atmosphere and whatnot.
Like vibe. Can we just put a vibe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I fucked with the Tiki Lounge heavy. It looked so sick. We played cornhole, bro. Like,
oh yeah. That shit was fun.
And then me and Mark went over there to eat our tacos and shit. Like, we were vibing, bro. Like, we were chilling. We met some dude there that had been to like all the social desert raves and shit,
all
bro.
Right.
He was like, "Yeah, I've been to like 10 of these." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Dang.
Yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, this is really cool." Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what the fuck he was saying, but it was really fun. That was. Yeah, they're just vibe. Like I liked how they had a bunch of couches and stuff.
Yeah. They had a couches.
They had a
bar. But those couches there, they brought that. They brought that, right?
Yeah.
That's wild,
yeah,
dude.
they had a bar.
That's what's up.
And like it was a whole ass pavilion type thing, bro.
Yeah, like you walked in, there was a bar to the left, and then you had like the vendors to the right. People were selling like the mushrooms and all that shit. Yeah. Fucking and then all the way down was the stage.
Yeah, you get to walk. Like it was like a good It was like half a football field.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. It was like 40. Maybe not 50 yards. It was like 40 yards.
Because like in the middle to the left, because the right side's like where the vendors at, and to the left that's where the cornhole was.
Yeah.
And then more down was the stage and the dance floor.
Yeah. Yeah. It was lit. Like, but the only thing I think they were lacking was sound. I think they could have better sound.
Do you think like for how it looked, it definitely could have like the sound could have been better, like fuller, like more like you think you needed more highs, more subs? Like I think you could need more subs.
So I just think for as big as it was, that sound did need to be more beefy, I guess. That's the only way I could describe it.
And the stage that you were playing, which was across from that stage, dude, you could hear that. Well, I want to talk about when you started playing, because during like halftime, half of your set, I went back to the car, grab a drink. You were the only set that I could hear, bro, on the way back. And then every other like sound system, other stages, it was just like muffled, because like the clarity was just on your set, dude. Like when I was hearing it, like damn, dude, this sound system like is. And I mean, shit, the sound production at your stage was just like, I fucked with that. Like, if they could have had like something like that, or the Tiki Lounge with a bit more stuff on top of that, like, that would have sounded nice. Like, yeah, it definitely could have been more beefier at the Tiki Lounge, but it was definitely like it was great beefy, like at your stage too.
So, yeah, I would say Tiki Lounge had the best like vibe stage overall. But when it comes to like overall sound, overall vibe all around, I'm going to say Homeboy that had like his van decked out that like opened up into like a big stage, and it was right next to mine, kind of.
It was like an older dude.
Yeah.
And it was like a woman there too, kind of.
And like they had stuff over us.
Yeah.
It wasn't a canopy, right?
No. It was just something covering the sky.
Yeah, nah. I think overall, because I went there like after mine and Mark's set, we were all chilling, right? And we went to their set. And it was popping.
Every time you went there.
It was popping. And like honestly, there was some dude that was DJing. I wish I remembered his name. He got down. Like, and I was just vibing when I was there.
That's tight.
Yeah, I fucked with that. I think overall they had the most consistent. They were set up on time.
Yeah, we were there. They were already done.
They were ready to go. The sound was pretty cool. Like, as soon as you entered their area, you could only hear their sound. I fucked with that. There's certain area that you had to be in that you could get like the maximum, the best type of sound. So like it was pretty much the middle area. As long as you're in that area, bro, you were vibing.
You know, it's funny because every time I think of like my placement on a dance floor with a sound stage, I feel like every time I'm moving, I'm EQing myself. I'm like, okay, like some shit. Yeah, I'm room EQing for myself. All right, I'm going to. Okay, right here. Nope. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, there you go. Here it is. Yeah. If you want more, my mids and highs over there, bro. Yeah, mids and highs over there. But yeah, over here is the lows, bro. Yeah.
Hey, can we? We gotta be like, we gotta do some type of skit where we're someone's personal EQ.
Oh.
So like, oh, you want to go to a festival? What do you like to hear most of? Do you like to hear more the bass? Do you like more hear clarity? Well, let us guide you.
Yeah. You see, if you want like less highs but more bass, you're gonna want to go on this section.
Tell them.
Oh, true.
We'll guide you.
True.
That's how you get the bag, man.
True. Yeah, meet us at Will Call at 5 p.m. at the next Insomniac show, and
we'll take you where you need to go.
Yeah, and bring cash though.
We'll get you through those sweaty people.
Bring cash.
Me, we'll do it.
And bring cash.
Thanks.
That's funny.
Right
That's funny as fuck.
Watch that shit fucking start happening, bro.
Bro, I could see Insomniac using it as an add-on for like their tickets for like someone that's like to pay for a rave guide or something, like a travel guide. I could see Insomniac just to like add another bag to it. Fuck it.
And Insomniac, when they're going through the hiring process, so what can you offer as a tour guide? Well, I could give personal EQing.
Yeah, you see it like
he's like, wait, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about giving out earpieces anymore, because we could just direct people to the safe levels. We could direct people to the dangerous levels if they want to, but we could do that for risk. Yeah.
So if you buy this ticket, we're guaranteeing your safety or not safety.
Yeah, it's on
at
you.
your own risk.
Yeah, it's on you. I can
Sign
take
the non-disclosure.
you. Yeah, I can
True.
take you.
Yeah, that'd be some shit. That'd be some
I mean, I won't be surprised if it happens. Insomniac is bound to do some shit, anytime they want. So, but yeah, the Desert was cool last night. It was chilly. I wish I could have brought like another extra hoodie. I fucked up. It was windy. It was kind of windy. That shit
I
was
was
like
fine. I'm not gonna lie. I prepared. I think
good
perfect
shit.
for
Good
it.
shit. Yeah, good
But I
shit.
think I just fucked up. Like at the end of the night, I spilled a beer on me, and after I did that, it was a wrap. It was too cold to go back, like to walk around.
Oh, you did mention that. Yeah.
I was done. I was like, all right, well, I'm sleeping for the rest of the night,
Huh.
and that's what I did. I sleep at like 4.
Yeah, everyone had sick ass sets. Monada got down. Mystic did a special guest appearance during That's On Me set. Segura got down. You got down. How'd you enjoy your set? You liked it?
Yeah, no, my set was dope as fuck. Honestly, I really like how the set ended. And if it wasn't like honestly, if it wasn't for the way my set ended, I think my night would have gone a lot different than it did.
Okay.
Yeah, the end of the set was dope. Like I was playing like pretty much like bass house, UK bass shit all night, a little bit of tech house. And then for like the last 10 minutes or so, I played all trap, and then like bro, I started bringing a crowd, and bro, it was hype. It was hype.
Yeah, whatever you were playing,
It
they
was
were
hype.
they were rolling with it.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, hell yeah. And then
Hell yeah.
for my last track, I dropped my original, like unreleased shit. It's been like done somewhat for a while now, but I haven't went back to the project since I produced it.
Yeah, you've been playing it to me a lot too. You've been teasing it, at least within us, and I don't know who else.
For sure. Just not just
I don't know
within
who
the
else.
homies. That's pretty much it. And then for them last night, I think that was the first night I dropped it.
Live?
Yeah, ever.
And that's like your final, like, or you might still be like.
I don't
teasing it
know.
out?
I mean, it went down dope last night, so I don't know.
Oh,
But
okay. So
I could,
okay.
I could probably work on that mix a little more
Mm.
and the master. But yeah. So like, after I dropped that track, it's like a blend between trap and like, I don't know, 140 bounce. What is that?
Or Brap?
What is so like? It's at
140?
145,
Okay.
but then I'm hitting the kicks at every 4.
I mean, it's kind of like Speed House type, like.
So then yeah, it goes into like a
Yeah, it's
speed
like
house
Speed
type
House.
thing.
Yeah.
But it has a weird bounce to it though. Like, doesn't sound like speed house. Like, it's like
Oh, okay.
don't. I don't know. It just sounds goofy to me, bro. I don't know.
Like we saying going. What do you mean? Like you mean like the
It has, like, a
what
weird
do you
bounce? I don't
bounce?
know.
Are you referring more to like the bass?
Yeah, the way the sub and
Do you
kick
think
hit down.
Do you think it hits like Do you think it hits like
I don't
hard?
know how to describe. No, it's like.
Or how does the Speed House bounce? Like the mix of a Speed House.
So when I think speed house, like it's like a
Okay.
Mine's
Oh,
not
but that's
that.
right, because you don't necessarily introduce
Mine's
the clap.
like a dun,
Yeah.
dun,
Oh,
dun.
that's right. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
different.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not speed house, you know.
No,
So I'm just like,
because
okay,
you want to get the clap every other beat, but you don't do that.
yeah,
a lot of
it's like,
times, yeah.
Dun, like
Oh
it's
yeah, it's a different
it's
pattern.
different. So, but it just has that bounce to it, and everyone was fucking with it, and I was like, oh hell yeah. I was like,
hell yeah.
Bro, nah, you have no idea. I was like, damn, my track is doing this right now.
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
Yeah, it was wild.
Especially when like you don't ever know too sure how it's gonna go live.
And honestly, I think just the way I led into it was just perfect. Like, it was a perfect setup for me to play that track to end with that track. I honestly wanted to end with the Tyler the Creator like edit that I've been working on.
Oh, you've been teasing as well with us and shit.
Yeah, but I guess I didn't load it on my USB.
Oh,
So
damn.
yeah, I couldn't play it. So I ended up playing that one. But yeah, so I ended the set like with my track right. I dub echoed it out, and I was like, I'm Zion Dom, blah blah blah. And they started cheering, and I was like, oh, thank you guys for coming out. And then they all started cheering and shit. And then I was like, I'm Zion Don. I appreciate you guys. And then, bro, they started screaming encore. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I was like, no way. I was like, damn, that's wild. Like,
Has that ever happened to you in a set?
never,
First time when they're like
never,
encore, encore.
never. I was
Nice.
like, what the? I didn't know these, bro. I didn't know any of these people. The only people I knew were you and fucking.
And then Cody was like around and Kyle.
They weren't even right. I don't even know.
They were
who
like
was
in the
right
back.
there.
Oh yeah, there's like some people in the back and some people out. Yeah, and most people there we didn't really know that was there.
And you and Mark were already like where Mark was at for his set and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, because after I took that video of you dropping that track, I think that's when I went to go like take a piss and then get a drink and then head over to Mark's.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. I don't know. I was really tripping. Like when I got up, but I left my USB up there.
Oh yeah, okay,
yeah.
cool.
I just ran straight to Mark's set because Mark was literally DJing right after.
Damn, that's what I'm gonna say. We need to get better at taking USBs out after our sets, and I'm gonna say that just as a whole like thing, because yeah, we as a community, I don't care if you've never done that person, but we all just need to like fucking be better at that shit.
I was just so on a high, bro, that I didn't even give a
So
fuck.
the high. So tell me about the high that you had, the performance high.
Bro, I was like,
cause like the encore. Like tell me about that.
Bro,
high.
I started just smiling and looking around.
Hell yeah. What a wonderful world.
And I just dipped out and like went to Mark's stage like real quick. and I as I walk away, I'm just looking at everybody that's at the fucking
everyone's
stage.
following you. Encore. Like, bro, I'm not playing at the stage.
Nah, and then I was like, I'll give it up for the homeboy, and then like he starts playing his track and shit. And then, yeah, and then I just started dipping out. But yeah, it was cool. But like I said, if it wasn't for that whole experience or that I would have been pissed. I'm not gonna lie, I would have had like a really fucked up attitude. I would have been like in my head the whole rest of the night type shit. Like so we showed up, right? Like around what, 7:30ish?
Yep.
8ish.
Mm-hmm.
And we looked for the stage, right? The trust stage. And there's no stage yet. Like there's no stage. And I'm not tripping. I'm just thinking, okay, they're gonna set it up real quick. It's about to be dope.
Because there's only like 2 stages up, 2, 3 the most. Up
yeah, there was like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Like some of them were just small tents, but they were up. But so I go to the stage. They're setting up. We leave. We go check out a bunch of other stages. Chill, and then we go back like 15 minutes before my set's about to start.
Yeah.
Well, there's no table. There's no CDJs. No table for CDJs.
Like it looked like they just dropped the speakers.
Yeah.
And like they're still taking shit out of the van and stuff.
So I'm just like, damn. Okay, well, nah, they're gonna get this shit started. I'm like I'm not. I shouldn't even trip about it. I shouldn't trip about it.
Like you're expecting like, I'm assuming on their professionalism, I'm assuming they know that first set's at 9, and I'm hoping they'd have a set by 9.
I had to confirm that I was gonna be there on time for my set.
Oh my god! And the stage wasn't even.
I had to confirm that shit, bro.
That's fucking holy shit.
Like, so the fact that I had to go through all of that, and then the day of, like, have to deal with that, and then like I'm not tripping, right? I'm like, okay, maybe they're gonna push our setbacks or something like that. So I hit up the dude that's running it, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, so, our set's gonna get pushed back?" No response. No response from homeboy, bro. And I'm just like, "What do I do? Like, what do I do, bro? Like, honestly, what do I do? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do in that case. Do I just chop it up, just take it on the chin, just take the set time that I was supposed to take?" Whatever interruption I didn't go on until like 20 minutes into my actual set time.
Yeah, so you played like 40 minutes instead of an hour.
Yeah. And I'm thinking in my head, wait, do I keep going 20 more minutes? Because the set, I'm just in my head like, what do I do? Do I just stop at 10? Like, and I'm just in my head, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take this on the chin, bro. I'm gonna take it. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I'm not going to interrupt anybody else's night. I'll take this one, bro. I'm not tripping. Like, but that was only at like during like when I was getting like in my head
This is before you played.
This is during I'm playing, bro. This is in my head,
like
bro.
the first couple minutes.
Yeah, the first like
okay.
10 minutes or so. I'm like, like I don't know what I'm like the outcome of. I don't know.
Yeah, I got you.
But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
like, you know
yeah.
what?
Like
Like
you're
I'm
just
just
rolling with
thinking,
it.
you know, and at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? I just gotta fucking take it, bro. Like, there's nothing I could do. Why fuck up anyone else's night? You know, like
Mm,
they fucked up my night. I'm not gonna do this to anybody else's night. You know,
I
I'm just
got
gonna
you.
eat the time taken. You know, and just chill. I'm not worried about it. And like I said, because of how my set ended, I'm just like, I was chill, not tripping, not
Okay.
tripping whatsoever. So like, the only thing that kind of did piss me off a little bit after is that after the set, right, we went to go see Segura, and then we go walk around and whatnot. And tell me why the homeboy that's organizing the stage, right,
The one
is
that you
DJing.
played.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is DJing at one of the other stages. And we walk in, or he's DJing at the Tiki Lounge,
The
bro.
tiki. Oh, the first one we
So
were playing was cornhole.
yeah, so me and Mark walk in there, and I see him, and I'm just like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like, just in my head, I'm just like, "Bro, this is you're sus." Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, that's just going through my head. Like you're here, you're supposed to be organizing a stage. Your stage was set up late. You couldn't even tell me nothing. You couldn't do none of that, bro.
I get it. It looks
You
like he cares
couldn't
more about
say
his set.
shit to me, bro. Like, to no one. And then people were even like in the group chat, like asking for shit and nothing from him that whole first day. And then today's second day, by the way. We're recording this day 2 of the event. I hope everything goes well. Retrospect's supposed to be throwing down and shit tonight. Hopefully everything goes dope for you. Cause honestly, after my set and shit, everything was cool.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
at that stage was cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one should be tripping about anything, right?
No. No. It wasn't necessarily something that everyone was like tripping on.
Privy
It was
to
just
it.
it was just more only us
We're
were
privy
known,
to
yeah,
it.
privy to it. So it's not like it was a whole thing that was gonna impact the whole event. But it was like just privy to you and like
But
obviously
the
me
thing
and
is,
Mark
it
knew,
could
like,
have impacted if I wanted to
the
take
way.
it
Yeah,
that
yeah,
way,
exactly.
bro.
So you
If I
made the
wanted to
decision.
take it to impact it, I could have done that shit. I'm not going to because, like I said, I'd rather have these performers. And you know what I'm thinking too, bro? My boy Monada's DJing later on. Like, my boy Convict's DJing later on. Like,
Yeah, yeah, like
I'm not going to fuck up their promo that they've been promoting for fucking a whole month, telling people to come out at a certain time because I'm going to be DJing at this time. Like, you know, some of these people were promoting it on a podcast that they had, you know?
yeah, yeah.
So it's like I'm thinking that in my head, bro. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of artists, some artists that get put in that situation, they let their
ego
ego
and
emotions,
emotions, yeah.
yeah, let them ego emotions like
Emotions
get
is a
over
better
it,
word for sure.
and they don't think it through. They're like, oh, like it's like I don't care, like if Convict doesn't play, like I need to make my point that what they did is fucked up. You still did that, but you didn't let it affect anyone else. You just like you said, you just took it how it was, and like however like the consequences of like of that person's professionalism that should have been like dealing with the stage, like that's
And
gonna like
I'm
trickle
not trying
down.
to talk any like shit or anything like that. I'm just telling everybody what the fuck went down. My truth. You feel me? Like, that's all I'm relaying here.
So okay, but let me just put it. Let me just put it like in how I perceive this. You play at a stage where this dude wasn't really at first, like nowhere to be seen. This person was.
Not even
This is
in
his
the group
stage.
chat. It's his stage.
This is his
He
stage,
organized everything.
and he's over, and he's somewhere
Bro,
playing
he
at
was
another
telling
stage.
all of us to like send him visuals, send him like a bunch of shit so he could promo us. He set up a whole page to like promo us and whatnot. Like, he did all of that. And then the day or yesterday at least, on the 13th, nothing. I didn't. Shout out to Bistro because he was there. He took it upon himself to like help them set up and whatnot. But I think they were his CDJs, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, he was there like helping them and whatnot. He took it upon himself, which that was cool. Yeah, I don't think that was upon. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I wasn't thinking I was gonna go there, and
I have to
then
deal with like I have to go into some shit like that. Like yeah,
because last time I went, bro, everything was set up when I got there. You
and it was
know?
cool. Yeah. So your
Yeah,
expectations like all right, it's gonna be like last time. Same group. So I'm expecting the same expectation.
yeah. And like I said, I wouldn't have been tripping a little more if I didn't see Homeboy there DJing at another stage. And I'm like,
Because the way you said it, it made me feel like it just seems like he was just worried more about like his set at that stage, more so how his stage is being operated. You feel me? Like, because I'm thinking about okay, what if I'm thinking of me? Like, what if I was in his shoes? Like, dude, I wouldn't even think about like having to like me drop a set. Like,
bro,
I'd be at the stage
bro,
chilling,
when
bro.
we seen him, it was already 2 hours after my set. So it's like, what are you even worried? Like, like you should have been there or
Right?
something, bro. Like, I don't know. I mean, shout out to everyone that did like set everything up and whatnot. It
Yeah,
sounded
yeah,
dope. Like at the end of the day, it sounded dope. But I mean, like that's all I could really say about it.
yeah. Your
From
set
my
was banging. Your set was
experience,
banging.
appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it. It was fun set. It was a fun set. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna take away from that experience like any ill will from any of those people, I guess. But it's just like, yeah, man. It was just a. I wish it would have went a little smoother. That's it. But it was a fun night overall. All the stages were dope as fuck. But look, hey, it could have been a lot worse. I can tell you that for sure. It could have been a lot worse. Homeboy, Cyanide Panda, past guest of the pod, bro. They didn't have his stage set up. He didn't get to play.
He was playing at the same time that you did, or
He was supposed to play 10:30.
10:30.
Yeah,
Did they ever get the stage up and running that
yeah,
night?
super late.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm just like,
And I'm pretty
damn.
sure like people
I
come
don't
out to
know.
see him and
Yeah,
shit. Like
exactly. And I don't know if he ended up being able to play still because I didn't really keep up or not, but.
yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get. So it could have been worse. Could have been a lot
Fuck,
worse.
dude.
You know, but
Yeah.
it just goes to show, like, you just really gotta have your ducks in a row when you're hosting a stage or throwing an event. You got to be real organized and whatnot. So yeah, but I mean, hey, Camp Trust was the best stage out there apparently.
I think I had the best sound system. I'll tell
For
you that
sure,
much for sure.
for sure.
Yeah, for sure it was knocking,
I
bro.
can't say anything
You
about
carried
that.
that shit everywhere, bro. I do my
And it had 3000s.
3000s. You playing on the
I'm not mad.
3000s?
Not
Good
mad.
shit.
I'm
Yeah.
not the biggest fan of the 3000s, but
Big
tell me,
screen.
fuck. Tell me why after my set, homeboy that went on after me, he was like, "Hey, bro, do you have sync on?" I was like, "Nah." He was like, "Oh, for sure."
You thought that was funny?
I don't know why, bro. In that moment when he asked me, I like started chuckling in my head, like. I was like, nah. I think that's exactly how I said it. I was like, nah. Yeah.
You should have laughed and you're like, nah.
Bro, I think that is how I kind of did it, bro, but I'm not sure.
No, what the fuck? Say it like that.
Oh, that would have been comedy, huh? That would have been comedy.
Damn.
I'm so
That's
bougie with that sync button, bro. I don't know why. I'm tripping. Like, who cares? I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
give a
fuck it. Hey, but
it's just a joke, and I just like keeping that.
yeah,
joke
but
going,
like
I think.
sometimes that joke becomes like reality. Sometimes it's just like true. Like yeah, sync button's not on, bro. You good? But I mean, I had a great time. Tired, bro. I mean, shit. We left around 8,
Yeah.
8:30. Went to go get some breakfast.
Crackle
You
Barrel,
two went to go get some
fam.
breakfast.
Honestly, Crackle Barrel was part of my DJing experience last night.
Nice.
Like all of it was part of the experience, you know?
That's dope.
Like I wanted to go to Crackle Barrel, just finish DJing with the homies. You guys never been to Crackle Barrel?
No.
Dang.
I mean, I want to go back there again for sure. All of us again for sure. But I want to get something to eat this time. I just wasn't feeling it that morning.
Nah,
It looked good though.
Hungover.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit was stupid, dang. I love Crackle Barrel, dog. I took home some syrup too. Try to make some fucking pancakes and waffles tomorrow and use some of that shit.
So let me ask you this: Would you make the drive? Because that's in Victorville, and that's like
No.
an hour from where we're at. You wouldn't make the drive. You just go to like Black Bear Cafe then, or something, like for that kind of like breakfast.
I'll make it.
Fair enough.
Honestly,
Touché.
I don't know any good diners out here.
Me neither.
I don't really like. For the longest, bro, I always thought IHOP was good.
Like that was like the staple of like
Up
yeah.
until
this was
like
supposed
this
to be.
year, bro. Like early January, I went to the IHOP where that Fitness 19 used to be at. And then I had breakfast with my mom, and it was the most saddest breakfast of my life, dog.
Explain
I
the
was
sad
like,
breakfast.
I'm really out here having this food with my mom. Like, this is embarrassing, bro. Like,
What did you have? Tell me what you ordered and tell me what you got. Oh damn!
I got a country fried steak and egg,
Bet.
and my mom got an egg with. No, I only get egg. She got like hash brown with sausage and a pancake. Bro, it was all trash. Like, it was all stale. Like, you could like lift that shit. Like,
Damn.
it just wasn't good. And I'm just like, I really thought IHOP was good. Like, for some reason in my head, I thought IHOP was a delicacy.
Have you gone since?
Never going. No, I have. Cap. There's no other diners open at fucking 3 a.m.
Fair enough. Yeah.
What am I
mean, you got
supposed to do?
Denny's.
Fuck
Denny's. Nah, bro. I'm yeah. Fuck Denny's, bro. Fuck
Denny's.
Yeah, I'll go to IHOP before I go to Denny's, dude. I will. Yeah.
I'll go to Jack in the Box before I go to Denny's, fam. Fuck Denny's. No, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck Jack in the Box breakfast. That shit makes me sick. I don't know why. After I finish eating it, I literally feel sick.
You know, my supervisor's been getting that at work lately. Like, he'll take it out, and I've noticed like and he gets the Jack in the Box breakfast too. That shit's like honestly looks really greasy. Like, I don't know.
It looks like it would be good.
It looks good. And I've had Jack in. This is the same experience for like Jack in the Box and just fast food breakfast. Besides McDonald's,
I was about to say I could do McDonald's.
Besides McDonald's, I think every breakfast experience, like well known like brands, like their breakfast is just
not it.
Look, I look at McDonald's breakfast. I'm like, okay, like this is the standard. Peak. Yeah, this is the standard, and like everyone needs to follow suit. Otherwise, like
not even a stand, bro. That is the peak of fast food restaurant breakfast.
Yeah, you think that's the peak of fast food breakfast?
I don't think you get better than. I think if you get better than that, it's a restaurant.
Or like a local like diner. Franchise diner. Okay, that's for you.
Yeah, fast food. I don't think so.
You know what? I'm trying to figure out like if I had any other breakfast places that was better than McDonald's. That's like major chain. No, can't think of any. McDonald's, bro. The hash brown slaps, dude.
Right.
Hash brown slaps.
Hey, but do you want to talk about homeboy Cody?
About what we overheard? Sure, why not?
Homeboy Cody got down last night, right? He was doing his fucking ultimate Jimi Hendrix finisher move on the decks, right?
Finisher move?
Yeah, bro. That's what was going down, right? He was doing his ultimate finisher move, fam,
Word.
on the decks.
But we weren't there, right? This is hearsay, she say, right?
This is what I heard.
Okay.
Let me just paint the story for you, right?
Bet.
My boy. All right, so this is what I heard from a reliable source called God.
Hemi.
Just kidding. So Cody was DJing Bvss Tactic. The homie got down, right? He was getting down on the decks. He was fucking hitting them with the left, right triggers, up, down, sideways, A, B power moves, right? And bro, his fucking limiter bar, bro, is like, you know, when your finisher gets maxed up, his power bar.
Yes,
bro, it was at max, dog.
Oh, he was ready to use it.
Bro, he hit his star power, dog, right?
Oh, yeah,
bro,
yeah.
And he started fucking chopping with his tongue. On star power,
and
dog.
for those that are not necessarily too familiar with chopping with the tongue, it's pretty much using his tongue, moving up and down the volume.
He was
faders.
hitting his Jimi Hendrix, dog. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
And apparently there was a hater that was going on after him on the decks and was like, "Nah, fam, you can't be that much of a star before me." So he grabbed the USB and threw it, and like he just grabbed it and like threw it or something, and yeah, on some hater shit.
While he was performing, bro.
That's what I heard.
Damn.
That's what I heard. Just because he hit his finisher move, dog.
That a fade on sight? Right there. That happened to you right now. Boom. That a fade on sight?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
No, nah.
No? You said,
nah,
wait, you just said, yeah. Wait.
You getting shot. It's blicky time, fam.
That's blicky time.
It's blicky time. For sure. I'm sorry, bro. You chose to eject my USB, so I'm gonna inject a piece of your flesh. Sounds about right.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, you don't fuck with a man's USB.
Sounds about right.
Or DJ's USB.
Sounds about right. And you know what? It looked like Cody did the same. There was blood on him. All I heard was that story. I wake up, bro, and I see Cody and blood all over his face. I'm just like, damn, bro, what the fuck went down? What went down? All I know is that Cody went through like 2 pairs of underwears yesterday.
I guess. I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
And he came out the winner. So just take that as you want.
All right, bet. Damn, but
that's what I heard.
I don't think I've ever had anyone just take out a USB, like, and I hope that day never comes, bro, because I wouldn't know how. Yeah, dude, that's disrespectful. I don't know. I feel like that's disrespectful.
Well, you have star power on, bro. Think about it. The decks are blue, fam. Like,
yeah, ×8 multiplier combo.
Like the waveforms aren't the color waveforms. They're just the blue standard waveforms.
I'm hitting that. I'm hitting the transitions. I'm getting my score in. You know, like.
Bam, you're on like a ×6 streak.
If I'm on a combo, you don't mess up my combo, bro. I'm trying to 100% this shit. And if you're gonna go up there and just turn off the console, bro. Oh man, let's just hope it never.
That's the blicky, right?
Fuck, I don't know, bro.
Bro,
that's disrespectful though.
These performance fingers turn into trigger fingers. I try to say like Twitter fingers, trigger fingers.
Okay. I mean,
I couldn't find. Chopping fingers to trigger fingers. I don't know.
Yeah, but no, that's fucked up though, and yeah, that's not cool. I don't think Cody should have gone through that shit. Like he should just like done it, said how he should have. It sounds like some hater shit.
Look, at the end of the day, if you didn't like the fact that he was putting his tongue on like the faders and stuff like that, you thought it was unsanitary, bro. Like just ask him to sanitize it after.
Right.
Or ask whoever's in charge to sanitize the deck after or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you don't gotta do. Yeah, you don't gotta like interject and like mess up anyone's performance. You don't gotta like the performance, bro.
Facts.
But you don't have the right to go in there and fuck it up.
And I'm gonna say this again. Hey, fuck Will Smith, dog.
Damn. It's okay. So when Chris Rock got slapped, blicky time? I mean, it's Oscars, obviously, maybe not, but
no, it's Oscars. You're right.
Right.
But say they were.
So setting counts.
Say he was doing a stand-up set at a park.
At a park, okay.
And Will Smith was like, "Nah, mother." Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, yeah, I feel
at
it.
A park, bet.
Shooting at a park sounds more realistic than shooting at the Grammys on stage.
Facts. Yeah, that's more probable.
For sure. Nah, but yeah, like I'm only saying that though because like I feel like since that, from what I've seen, there's been so many more experiences or incidences where people are now fucking with performers as they're performing. And it's happened multiple times where you've even seen it like happen live, you know? Yeah. So it's like.
And I feel like also too, because that wasn't addressed like right away when that happened at the Oscars, like there was no security like escorting Will Smith. I feel like other people saw that as like, oh, like maybe if I do this and I fuck up with a performer, maybe they won't even escort me. They may not be taking in the celebrity privilege of out of that, but that's what one might think, like, oh, like they didn't escort that person, like he went up there and slapped him. Maybe I could just, you know, go up there and like eject someone's USB or whatever, vice versa and shit. Like,
you know what else? I guess it also showed people how easy it is to do it. Bro, at the Grammys, look how easy it was for Will Smith just to get up and do that shit. I think it showed a lot of people it's super easy just to fuck with the performer while they're performing.
And that was a slap, bro. Someone just can go up there, bro. Someone could just stand up in the chair and just.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. Hollywood Bowl. Someone charged at him.
See how easy it is? I think people have started to recognize how easy it is how vulnerable performers really are up there by themselves.
And it's exposing the security level for performers.
For sure.
And performers are getting scared now that they're not being protected while they're being.
And like, look, let's downscale that. Even not even downscale it. Let's relate it back to like what was going on with Bvss Tactic to the show last week at the Retrospekt.
Right? Oh yeah, for the underground entertainment takeover.
So before like I give them the praise, let's just like talk about like the fucking incidences real quick, just to relate this.
Yeah, let's get into.
There was 2 incidences where 2 different people on the second stage. I don't know why there wasn't security. I don't know why there wasn't anyone there like watching over that stage. But they opened the side door and people were able to like come in through that side door where the performer was at on stage and just fuck with the performer. And that shit happened twice. One to Cure, and one to the DJ that went right before her too. Happened twice. And like I had to somewhat interject and like get homeboy to one of the homeboys to come down and shit like that. Like,
yeah.
That shit was weird. Like, and I'm just like, is this a direct cause of Will Smithing shit? Like people think you could just go up and whatnot. And like, bro, it was like one of the times, it was a legit crackhead, dog. Like I seen him walk in through that door, bro, scratching his arm and shit, and then just start like leaning on the DJ and shit like that. It was weird as fuck, bro. And I was like, God damn it. Like I was upset. Not at the fact that it happened, just the fact that like no one would have saw it if it wasn't for Arlene or myself. Everyone would have just gone on about their day. And the DJ, obviously, but yeah, so I was just like, wow, that's
given that it wasn't just like you two either. There was like a bunch. I was there too. But I think I was I don't know what I was doing. I only saw
because unless like you were paying attention really to the whole set or the actual DJ and what's going on.
I might have been talking it up with somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, but like even then, like most people aren't. I'm only paying attention to stuff like that because I am who I am. You know, like
right. Okay.
That's the shit I pay attention to. Like
I feel some people may not
stage.
be. Yeah.
Some people are just there to vibe and drink and not looking at the stage isn't their main focus, or looking at the performers not their main focus.
Yeah.
But in my case, that's usually what I'm doing is I'm focusing on the whole experience, right?
Yeah.
So I was able to notice play by play what the fuck was going down. And most people didn't. Like unless you were, like I said, really paying attention, it's easy to just look at it and be like, oh, it was just someone like he was supposed to be up there.
Right. Okay.
You know? It looks like that person's supposed to be up there.
Okay.
But
you saw this person come in from the side door. It already gave off the vibes that
tweaker vibes, bro.
Yeah, obviously not
tweaker.
Yeah, you just straight off bat, you just can't. Yeah. You can tell the vibe like he's not supposed to be up there. If the look on the DJ's face, you know, as they're getting closer, like uncomfortable, like all those signs are there.
Yeah.
And like where was security like around? Or so big shout out to you, dude.
Security. I mean, I don't like. It's not even. It's just. I just wanted to make sure that, like, not even me. I don't fuck what I think or anything. Performers shouldn't have to go through any of that. You know, like, I shouldn't have to show up and look around and be like, "Damn, am I okay here?"
Right. Like, am I gonna be given my personal space to do what I need to do? Like, yeah.
Like that. That's the thing. I just don't fuck with you. It feels like a drunk uncle going up to you, like at one of those family parties, going up to the DJ and shit, and like, you know, like,
right.
That's not what this is, bro. This is a show.
Yeah.
You know, it's different. But, I mean, okay. So, overall, though, that show was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
That show was dope as fuck.
Shit was cool. Yeah. Underground Entertainment took over the outside stage. That's like the main stage, right? Like, the bigger stage.
The more production stage, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Shout out to Milkman, Isaac Dubs, Odd One, Brando Dubs.
What else we got?
Koopas.
Yep.
I'm missing one more person. No, I said Odd One, right? And whoever's going back to back with Odd One, you killed that shit too. And then everyone on the inside, shout out to the 40s and shorties. I think that's what they're calling themselves, 40s and shorties.
Yeah, it was like Chance. It was
Yeah, the
like
whole Retrospekt
Selena.
collective.
Yeah, a bunch of them. Yeah.
They got down. They got down. But I mean, they're all like heavy hitters, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. But yeah, it was dope. I really fucked with it. I think I really like their outside stage. I think the inside is really cool. But if they dialed it down a little bit more in and worried about details on the inside, that inside stage could be bumping. I think.
Yeah, it's definitely it has
Potential.
Yeah, yeah. The floor is open with that space a lot for sure. Yeah, yeah. Big shout out to Retrospekt and the team over there. Oh, always throwing shows. I want to say every 2 weeks, every month, or something like that.
They're always just going up, getting dope ass DJs.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have a big show coming out too with a big artist, Slimes. That's in around June, I think. Already next month, I believe.
Yeah, sounds fun. Sounds fun.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of people over there too at the Retrospekt. It was cool to see Arlene. It's cool. It's cool to see that she's managing Curé too. She's like involved with Partica. Like she's doing that shit. That's tight.
Yeah, shout out her.
Shout out Curé with her productions, her remixes, her originals. Pushing out sick ass music. Keep it up. Has releases on a bunch of dope, reputable trap and EDM channels out on SoundCloud and pretty much everywhere. So, but yeah, was that your favorite set, Curé?
That night?
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
I would have loved to seen her outside too.
Yeah, that would have been sick. I mean, I feel like though. I mean, for trap though,
like more intimate. Needs to
that or your fucking subs have to be
knocking. That's it. The low. That's it. That low end frequency.
Yeah, if not, it's hard to connect.
It can't be a rocket sub. It's got to be like a. It got to be that sub that can exert those like frequencies that you know.
For sure. For sure.
That'll bring out that real good sounding trap sound.
Yeah. So yeah, not her set. And then, so like, fuck, we're re-recording this for the second time because audio got fucked up or whatever. But I said last time, her set and then Manada's set that I seen at the Social Desert are like my top 2 favorite trap sets I've ever seen live, for sure.
Like this year or like just in general.
Period.
Damn, that's what's up.
And when I say I mean trap shit, not hybrid trap, not like super like hard synthy screechy trap.
No
like,
hard trap.
Nah, fam, this is some trap shit. Some weird 808 formation with some nice snares and some vocal chops and chopping of just a bunch of different frequencies and a bunch of bass automation, bro. It was dope. It was amazing. I fucked with both of their sets. Like, that's the pinnacle of trap right now for me, for the underground. But I mean, I haven't seen too many like sets from live from super dope trap artists.
So this is just perception off of a live sets that you've seen.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, because I for sure we have seen a lot other artists too.
Like I know, like I want to, like I need to see more to really be like, yeah, they're the best. But so far, they're my top favorite trap sets. Period.
Okay, like I like to see a Yoja's.
That's what I'm saying. So I'd want to see a Yoja's. I'd want to see Liney. I want Dublo or D.Loj or something like that. I don't know how to say his name. But Bad Habit, I'd want to see a set from him. I'd want to see a set from who else? There's just a few people that really do trap justice that I'd have to see their sets to be like, okay. Yeah. And then a recent Mystic set. I haven't seen a recent Mystic set.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, which I should have went to go see him when he went to the Space Yacht, but couldn't make it out, unfortunately. But yeah, shout out Mystic, bro. Shout out.
Yeah, they're all making moves. Manada too. Yeah, I really enjoyed Manada's set last night. He got down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you will you go back to do another like desert rave for the same like people or different stage, or will you do, or will you do another desert rave in general?
I'll do another desert
rave. Okay.
For sure.
Nice.
I mean, like talking to other people that were on other lineups, like Mark, their shit just seemed a little more organized.
I feel
That's
it.
it. I mean, but I think this is like this person's second time throwing a stage. So I mean, I guess like I can't be too hard. I don't know. I shouldn't be too hard on this person, right? Their second time throwing an event like this. Like, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, overall, I had a pretty decent experience, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not tripping.
Will you attend a desert rave if you're not playing, like just for the sake of it? Like given like how it is now, like you have a first hand
Depending on
experience
the
how it is.
lineup.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah, depending on the lineup. And I'd only do like one night type shit.
All right, not no 2 days.
Nah,
Me
I don't think
neither.
I'm built for that. I do not think I'm built for that.
Some people want to stay longer.
I'll do Electric Forest though.
Yeah, I mean, there's things that I'm sure like
Yeah.
you'll be wanting to do, try it out, see if cause maybe you won't, maybe you end up liking it, or you end up just don't like hating more that doing that like camping out and shit. So yeah, I guess you have to try it out and see if you like it or not.
Yeah. Yeah. I just need to be comfortable, and the desert isn't too comfortable. No matter what time of year it is. It's still sand everywhere. You just feel dirty all the time.
Yeah, bro. I couldn't wait to take a shower.
Like
when
if
I
there's
got home.
somewhere where there's a lot of grass and it looks beautiful and whatnot, and you could relatively stay kind of clean, like one of your shoes kind of get dirty.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, my shoes were a mess, dude. Like it's just dirty,
New
bro.
pair now.
Yeah. That's cool. You have any other shows playing coming up? Outside of this, or just in a lab in the meantime?
Yeah, no, I don't think I have any upcoming shows. But I am going to release a track June 10th, I think. I think that's a Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Thursday.
I've been releasing so far I've been trying to release on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Is that your thing too?
Yeah. Thursdays
Word.
are my things. I don't know why.
I just feel like because I feel like I've always been so like used to releasing on Thursdays. On Thursdays, like release day, like everything else fuck off. Like I'm working on like making sure like live is cool. And I feel like Thursdays has always giving that day is always giving me more of the time to like if I fucked up on like on something on distribution, like I didn't put the ISRC, or if I need to like do whatever, like I feel like Thursday has given I have had a lot more time on a Thursday, and like I usually don't work. I'm on and off on Thursdays too, like working. So I feel like I just get more time on Thursdays too.
And I just think like everybody releases music Fridays. So Thursdays gives you like a little bit of an open lane. Still people are anticipating that Friday release, but they'll see my track on a Thursday.
Yeah, they're getting
out
content
now.
in the meantime.
Yeah, and then they'll play it, and then maybe Friday comes along, they'll be like, "Oh, maybe I'll play this track because I liked it," and maybe there's not a lot of hitters that actually came out that. I don't know. That's just thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, Thursday. Yeah, June 10th. I think I might be super tripping on the day, but I'm pretty. It's the second week of June. That Thursday.
Oh yeah.
So got a track coming out. It's gonna be like a US bass type track.
Hey.
I'm going more with those for right now.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna save my trap shit for a little bit.
I was gonna say like you've shown me a couple like trap projects, but you've been more in your house vibe.
It's because like I think I could brand a little bit better with like US bass and stuff like that.
Just coining in on like something new.
Yeah, I feel like I could expose myself more going that way right now, and then I'll start.
You're literally like in a pool with yourself and like maybe a few others that you might like consider maybe US based sounding artists. Cause I feel like you're like you'll be representing like US based, and so it's like who else is doing that? Not many people that we know that are using that term, right? So it's like, oh, like what kind of US based music is out there? Oh shit, Zion Don, like it puts you in a pool of not that many other people to choose from between listeners and shit. But I think that's cool. Yeah, really looking forward to that track, dude.
Yeah,
June 10th.
And like honestly, I've just been playing more of that music lately, like in my live sets.
Mm-hmm.
So I might as well like reflect that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And releases too, just so like I don't know. I feel like doing it like that plays a good like back and forth, like when it comes to like playing live and then promoting your music. Like when you go live, people get to hear your set and be like, oh, if this is what his music sounds like, let me go listen to his music. and I think I'm starting to get that correlation now.
No, I got you.
Like people are actually starting to see me as that type of artist now, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down with doing that. For the rest of this year at least, it's only gonna be those type of tracks
All right.
for sure. Maybe not. Maybe I'm capping.
Hey,
I
but
don't know.
you know,
We'll find out. But
It's normal to
major
say.
releases at least. Major releases. That.
And this is self-release, I'm guessing, right?
Mhm.
For June 10th?
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I need more of that content up. What about you? When's your next show?
Show? Nothing that I know of. I got a release on May 19th with Blood Y'all called Give Us Time. I'm looking forward to that. It's coming out everywhere. Having a remix competition for that as well. For to have a chance to be a part of the official remix EP. I'm still thinking about like what the official remix winners win. I'll probably throw in some merch, some money too.
How much money are we talking about?
I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, we'll see.
Let me know.
I'm not too sure if I want to give each like official like remix each like an equal amount, because I don't know how I feel about ranked like submission. Oh, like first place wins this. I rather just do it like like each remix that I feel like gets on the official. I'll just pay them out an equal amount. I don't know. I still don't know how I want to do the that part of it, but I'll know more once the release date comes around. But yeah, I'm gonna do release. So and also too with the official remix EP, I'm gonna try to shop it around with a label. I'm gonna try to pitch that remix EP to a label and see how that plays out. I don't know. Like I've always been just like curious about it because I've always just been doing it through like my own profile, my own accounts on like Spotify and shit. But I've always wondered like if labels would be one to like at least like open up a conversation of like taking in a remix EP from another artist. Because that usually happens with an artist that's signed to a label.
They drop the track and then that label does for more promotion.
Exactly. So I'm wondering if a label would be willing to sign a remix EP from our artist that's not signed to them and see if they want like I don't know, like I just don't know how that I don't really hear a lot of producers like independent producers like do that, or at least I just don't hear it a lot. But yeah, I just want to see like how that outcome goes. So I may push back the actual release date for the official remix EP, depending on how that works out. If it's self-release, I already have a date in mind. It's like somewhere like in the first week of June. It's like on my description once it goes live. But if I do end up, if things end up working that way, where like a label or a channel like willing to like put a campaign on it and put some love on it, yeah, maybe the date will get pushed back for that. So that's something that I want to be able to provide too, with like the remix EPs. Like, oh, not only you're getting on the remix EP, but it's potentially being released through a label that they might also be like wanting to get on. So
you think though, if you do that, they'd have say in which tracks win?
And that's the thing. No, that's the thing that I'm gonna present them the remix EP, and that's what I'm not too sure if how that process is gonna work. Are they gonna tell me like, hey, we like these three, but we don't want these two. Can you give us another two? Or they'll probably just say, oh, like we like some tracks, but we're just not gonna take the remix overall. I don't know. We'll see how the I guess the email goes with that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds cool though. Sounds fun too.
Yeah. Yeah, or even if you don't want it, if you just want to fuck around, the extents will be available for free. Free download. Pre-save is on my link in my bio. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then I have another track coming out in June. But it's not the remix EP, but it'll be another single. I'm still debating which single it's gonna be. It might be a house or it might be Future Rhythm. So we'll see. I might follow it up with Future Rhythm though, just to kind of keep it on the because this collaboration is like the very like, heavy dubstep. Yeah, so just to follow up on that same pace, same vibe, and then
HUSKI, the Future Rhythm artist.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think it's been pretty like obvious. Like, you know, I've been fucking with that lately. So yeah, so that's what's coming up for me in terms of music. Yeah, just in the lab, dude. Just trying to try to come up with dope concepts. I'm trying to release more for sure, dude.
Same.
For sure.
I low key like honestly, I my last release was the You Say track, and I really like the results that I got from it. So like, I think I might drop a music video to it.
All right, nice.
Yeah, I really want to do that, honestly, just to keep that momentum of that track going.
I think that's a good way to keep on building momentum or keep on expanding the lifespan of a track. It's just keep
Yeah.
on adding like extensions of.
And it's only been out
of
for like
that.
a month or so now. So
Word.
I think it's about a good time to reamp it and whatnot.
Yeah, and I think that's so cool when artists, or if it's not a music video, like people still like, oh, I have a merch drop like for this EP I dropped from like they're still bringing in that EP like in the current like state of time. So I think that's cool, like for you to do that, you know, do a music video a month later, because I know a lot of times people drop a music video before like the actual like release, like to hype up like like an album and shit like that.
Mhm.
But that's also cool to do like a music video a month later rather than like the actual day of the release.
That's
That way,
what people will do. Like if they drop albums, they'll drop a couple singles or something, right? Before
right,
maybe
hype up the
usually
album,
one.
right?
And then they'll drop the album, and then they'll get a sense of what people like, and then they'll drop music videos to the Yeah.
Damn, okay.
and that revamps them and gives them more push
Album
and
still in
whatnot.
play type shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
True.
Sam. Yeah, so it's and I think that's why I like doing the remix EPs and shit for myself, because
It keeps
even after a
energy
month,
going.
yeah, it's just like, and I still get like a lot of traffic going to the original one. So it's like, why not? I guess. I guess
Yeah.
in my sense, like, why not, dude? Like, I'm not gonna do it for every track, obviously, but the tracks I feel like, oh, we could get some sick versions out of this track. Like, let's see how it plays out, and looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that single. Really looking
Yeah.
forward to that single, and
But yeah, that's what we got coming next few weeks. We got watch out for the Curie interview coming. Curie, however you say her name, shout her. We're gonna get Homegirl and Homeboy, Skittles and Alien Crusader over here on the 20th.
20th, that day one of EDC.
Yep.
Oh, they
yep.
better not skimp on us.
Nah.
Hey, bro, if they skimp on us, I better not see a story of them at EDC, bro. That's all I'm saying, dude.
Nah,
I'm not gonna be
look,
mad.
if
I'm not gonna be mad.
If they skip on us and I don't see a story of them at EDC, I'm gonna be mad.
Okay, so it's vice
'Cause that's
versa.
that's
Okay,
a
that's
valid
a-
excuse
okay.
to not be at Lose the Tempo. Fam. Like, I get it. Yeah,
All right,
EDC.
man. You
But
got a
if
free
I
ticket.
don't see you at EDC and you don't show up here, we got an issue. Now,
Yeah, so
fam.
like you're fucked out of the way, son. Like,
I had a funeral. Ah, shit.
shit. Okay, but did you go to EDC? No,
After?
no, still come. Yeah, you still gotta come through the episode, bro. Yeah, you didn't go to
Facts.
EDC. It was just a funeral. Come through. Like,
Facts.
damn, bro, fuck. Nah, no.
That's how serious we are here. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Nah,
I feel like that. What I think about that week of EDC weekend, I feel like what's gonna happen is that, we're gonna record, do the episode,
and then head to EDC.
and I feel like some shit's gonna happen to where like one of us, maybe me, you, or Mark, might have an opportunity out there to like do some shit in Vegas. It's EDC week, bro. Like shit's bound to like happen. Just not even at EDC, just like on like Vegas in general. So,
It'll be hot.
it's in June this year. I'm sorry, it's in May, this year again. So, it's gonna be kind of like
Bring it back to November, fam. Bring back November EDC.
they're gonna bring it back to the regular EDC next year, like the regular dates in June, bro. Oh my god, bro! I don't think I don't think people that like started going to EDC after that pandemic for the first time. I don't know if people are being ready for that weather. Because after the pandemic, EDCs were starting in May now, and honestly, it's a gap of heat between May and June. Because I went to EDC in May, I went to EDC in June. EDC in June is gonna be hot. It don't matter day and night. May, chances are when it gets night, it gets chilly, but it'll still be hot as fuck during the day. So those are the probabilities during the May and EDC. But June, like forget about it. It's gonna be hot, bro. Like stay hydrated. Get your rest if you're gonna be out there for 3 days too, because it's gonna be harsh, especially with the heat and while all that walking around and so many people too. You know, as more things are opening up, more people are going out more. So we're starting to see much more attendance in these big major festivals. So yeah, we might even pull up to Vegas, bro. Like like that week later on. We'll see what happens. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's been another episode of The Spotlight here at Lose the Tempo. Episode number
Something.
70. What's the one we just put out?
The one that we just put out. We're in the 70s, I think.
Still?
I don't know. We're almost to 100. We're almost to 100.
Yeah, almost to 100.
Hey.
Let's start pumping these out more, fam. What the hell? Get to these Triple digits, fam. Let's do it. I'm ready for that shit.
So I appreciate y'all tuning in here on YouTube and SoundCloud. Please subscribe to the channel if you dig the content. Give us a thumbs up on the video if you dig it. And hit the bell alert button to stay notified every time we drop an episode every week. Spotlight, HQ pull-ups, live set, Guess That Tempo, Don Talks, and more content coming soon. So stay updated. Follow us on our social media at Lucid Tempo, everywhere on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Facts.
Have a great week. Oh, shit.